Good evening, everybody, and welcome to Late Night with Tyke. Late Night with Tyke continues to spread the gospel about God, as well as sharing the gospel about Jesus Christ. I hope we find ourselves in a peaceful place, ready to spend these next few moments in the presence of God. As we open our heart, may He inspire us with fresh hope and show us new ways to enrich our lives. The more we learn, the more we know. The more we know, the more we grow. Tonight, we are going to talk about restored through God's leading. Psalm chapter 23, verse 3 says, He restores my soul. He leads me in paths of righteousness for His name's sake. Psalm chapter 23, verse 3 presents a comprehensive view of God's care for humanity by describing Him as both a nurturing caregiver and a wise leader. The phrase, He restores my soul, emphasizes God's ability to bring emotional and spiritual renewal, offering comfort, peace, and new strength to those feeling weary or lost. Meanwhile, He leads me in the path of righteousness for His name's sake, shows that God provides not just comfort, but also clear moral direction. Like a shepherd guiding sheep along safe and right paths, God guides people to live in ways that align with His standards of goodness and justice. This guidance is not just for the benefit of the individual, but so that God's character and reputation are honored through the lives of those who follow Him. In this way, Psalm chapter 23, verse 3 reveals both the intimate care God provides and the larger purpose of living rightly as a testimony to His nature. The Hebrew root word for restore means both to bring back, physically returning a lost, wandering sheep, and to refresh, rejuvenating someone who is emotionally weary, exhausted, or anxious. This highlights that no matter how lost or overwhelmed we may feel, God is always ready to welcome us back and fill us with renewed hope, strength, and peace. Even in our quietest, most vulnerable moments, His care brings restoration and reminds us that brighter days are ahead. Just as sheep can easily lose their way, people too may struggle to find the right path in life. Yet this verse reminds us that we are never alone or without guidance. God Himself lovingly directs our steps. Though His Word in the Holy Spirit, He lights the way forward, inspiring us to make choices that reflect His goodness and purpose. When we trust in His guidance, even uncertain moments become opportunities for growth, becomes an opportunity for courage and for transformation. We are empowered to walk boldly in righteousness, confident that God's wisdom is leading us toward a life of meaning and fulfillment. The reputation of a shepherd stands out or falls with the condition of his flock. In the same way, God's honor is bound up in the lives of His people. This truth is both revealing and convicting. When we claim to follow God, our actions directly shape how others see Him. If we if we stray, neglecting righteousness, we risk dishonoring the very name we claim. But when we embrace God's guidance and live with integrity, we become living testimonies of His character. God's call to righteousness is not just a gentle encouragement, it is a weighty responsibility. Our lives either bring glory to His name or cause others to question His goodness. This verse invites us to examine whether we are truly reflecting God's character in the choices we make each day. So, following Psalm chapter 23, verse 3, in modern society means more than simply reading the verse. It calls for intentional steps to disconnect from constant digital stimulation and to focus on inner well being and ethical living. The verse states, He restores my soul. He leads me in the path of righteousness for His name's sake. In today's fast-paced, hyper-connected world, this ancient wisdom encourages us to prioritize moments of quiet reflection, genuine rest, and ethical choices in our daily routines. By doing so, we allow space for our souls to be restored and for us to act with integrity as we navigate modern life. So, to honor God, uh, being inspired by Psalm chapter 23, verse 3, we open our hearts to his daily renewal, even in moments of weariness. Trusting in God's loving guidance, we courageously choose the path of righteousness, letting every decision reflect his goodness. Let our lives shine as a testament to his grace, bringing honor and glory to his name. So, to live out Psalm chapter 23, verse 3 today, uh, it means for us to embrace hope and inspiration with every step, even when we are weary. God offers the promise of renewal and strength, gently restoring our souls and leading us forward. By opening our hearts to his loving guidance, we find courage to walk in righteousness and choose faith-driven actions that brings honor to God. So living out this verse is not about striving in our own strength, but it's really about trusting the good shepherd to care for us and believing that even in a fast-paced, stressful world, God's goodness and his mercy will follow us all the days of our lives. So there we have it. If we want restoration, then we need to let God lead. So thank you for joining me tonight. I hope that you will be able to gather something important from our talk. May this message bring comfort and inspiration to your heart. As you rest tonight, may the gentle presence of God's Spirit, the boundless love of Christ, and the renewing power of the Holy Spirit surround you with peace. Let your cares drift away as you sleep, knowing you are lovingly prepared for all that tomorrow may bring. Good night. Sleep tight. This is Dr. Clark signing off.